Can we just pretend for a minute that we're FaceTiming and just talking and hanging out? Because I could really use that this morning. I'm entering into what I feel like is a whole new chapter, or have entered into what I feel like is a whole new chapter in my life as like a working mom. And I feel very grateful to have everything that I have going on. I feel like it's so important for me personally, like start always with like a mindset of gratitude. And whenever I feel like stressed or overwhelmed, like I try to like mentally go to the place where I'm like, and I'm so grateful, because these are, like, I like to say, good problems to have. It's the best approach because I feel like it really puts everything into perspective. I don't want anything to come off like I'm complaining like at all. I just want to be like chatting with you guys like friends, because that is why like I really started doing this in the first place. That's why I love like having a community, us all being able to chat and talk and relate. Today, which is crazy, marks 12 years that I've been doing social media. 12 years. It's like my vlog anniversary today. OG blogger back in the day. And from like content creator to content creator and mom to content creator, mom, and co-founder of a brand, like the co-founder of Dibs. If you guys are new here and you don't know, like, Dibs is still, I would say, a small brand, all things considered. I think that because we launched an Ulta this year, I think we do a good job of like seeming bigger than we are, because we are like small but mighty. And so there's a lot of new challenges that come with that all the time, which is fun depending on like your mindset. Like it's fun to work through different challenges at different times. And sometimes I feel kind of like octopus woman, where I'm like, okay, over here, this isn't making sense, is it? What I'm trying to say is at all times, like I'm always a mom. I'm always a working mom. I'm always co-founder of a beauty brand. I'm always like a couple of things. And I think that you just learn to trying to learn to dial up the different things at different times. So it's like when I have my daughter, it's like my attention is all focused on her, and that's just like how I want it to be. So I'm like, okay, dialing up the mom. And then I'm working and she's in school and I'm like dialing up co-founder, and then turning off co-founder for a minute to like create other content, like dialing that up. But everything is still sort of like running in the background. I wouldn't have it any other way, but I think that like the balancing act, I guess, it's like beauty in the chaos, right? Like there's always some form of chaos going on, which I'm hoping that other people can relate to also, but it's just like a lot of balancing and wearing different hats at different times, depending on who needs what when. So I feel like this year too, it's like I've been trying to kind of focus also on putting on my own air mask. For those of y'all who don't know, like I lost my dad 6 years ago, and my dad was like my favorite person. And I mean, my dad was my person in so many ways. And it's one of those things that like it really rocks you to your core, like on a different level. And I think that for so long, I've talked about this a little bit, I thought that like I was healed, and I thought that I was okay, and I thought that it was like good. And the reality, like being back in therapy and stuff lately, is like, oh, I was not good. Like I was just sort of like distracting, if that makes sense. And that's like a really hard pill to swallow when you realize like, oh shit, I was not in the place that I thought I was in. That's the other thing I feel like about whether you're like a mom or a woman in general. I don't know, it just feels like it's not only like looking out for your people. I want to invest and give people my time and energy, and then it's also like having to turn inward and be like, okay, now like I need a little self-love tonight. Now I can't forget that I need to journal, and I need to like take my bath, and I need to check on me too. I had help with my daughter during work hours for a while, and recently I no longer do, and I've been loving it. I've been really enjoying all of the things. Like I've been tapping out earlier because obviously I go and grab her from school, and then I can't work at that time anymore because I want to give her my time and focus and energy. It made me have to like balance my time so much differently and be like way more efficient. You never really realize like how efficient you have to be until you just have like multiple hours cut out of your day. Sometimes by the end of the day, I'm like patting myself on my back and I'm like, you crushed it today, like, you killed it. And then sometimes I'm like crawling into bed like, today wasn't my day. We're also in a crazy season of work. I'm grateful to have a brand and a team that I love, that I know that I can count on and lean on. Grateful to have like the best daughter, for like an amazing partner and a good support system in general, and like a great mom and all those things. But I'm trying to be like, I don't know, more gentle with myself, because I think I'm definitely, well, my therapist would say I'm for sure a perfectionist. And so I feel like a lot of times I'm like, I failed at this, or I didn't do perfectly at this. And it's just, I'm trying to remind myself that that's just not the season that I'm in, and it's okay. I have to like learn to give myself a little bit more grace. And we first co-founded dibs. I wanted all of the products to be like so easy to use and just fit that lifestyle. And I feel like I'm right back in that lifestyle in this season of my life. Like I don't have more than 5 to 10 minutes to get ready for the day, period, like on any day. There's like I said, there's some beauty in the chaos of that, you know? But I am the consumer. Like I don't have the time. I am in it with you guys. We are in it together. Is that a season as women, or is that just like life, you know? I think that's all for the FaceTime of the day. I have to go hop on meetings. Do your best today. That's all we can do, right? Just show up for your people and do your best and be kind and put good things out into the world and love what you do what you love. That's all. I think I'm giving myself a pep talk as much as you guys. Love you guys. Bye.